Hi everyone, I'm DeEllen at the Crossroads here in Newburgh, Oregon, and today I just wanted to put together a short video for you about intentional manifestation. So a lot of people know intentional manifestation by a different name, which is either law of attraction or the secret, but basically what I'm going to do is just break it down to you in 5 easy steps that you can do from home. So also after I will be talking briefly about how I started my shop here in Newburgh, the Crossroads, using intentional manifestation. So if you're interested in that, just please stay tuned in. To decide what it is that you want to manifest. So whether that's a better job, more money, start your own business, family planning, that sort of thing. So you need to pick what it is that you are going to be manifesting. And of course you want to find a place that's calm to think about this, preferably where you can be alone. I know for some people that's a little harder than others. And the first thing you do when you find this place is you clear your thoughts. So any thoughts that are in your head, you just turn on a little fan, blow them out, so that you can be undistracted. And if you do happen to have thoughts that come in your head, don't follow them, just kind of play them out and let them go. So this is very important now. The first step in intentional manifestation is to think of a very happy time in your life, a time where you felt pride, where you felt self-confidence, and just remember that feeling and let it wash over you. So that's our first step. So we're going to get ourselves in a higher vibration by making ourselves happy. So also, don't downsize your dreams. Anything can be achievable if you try hard enough. So when you are doing this manifesting, don't be afraid that you're manifesting too much or asking for too much, because anything's possible. So as long as we set our mind to it, right? Okay, so the next step is in your mind, preferably maybe with your eyes closed, I want you to create a clear picture of what it is that you want to manifest, and make it detailed. So what does it look like? What does it smell like? Who's with you? Are there decorations around? Is there artwork? Is it hot? Is it cold? Are you doing something? And just play out this entire scene, this entire manifestation that you're trying to do, and just visualize it, and spend 5 or 10 minutes even just completely engulfed in this vision, this area of what you're achieving. So, and 5 or 10 minutes actually goes by really fast when you're really enjoying what you're thinking about. And for me personally, I do a lot of my manifesting mainly right before I go to bed, that couple minutes before you go to sleep, and when I'm in the shower. I do it sometimes when I'm driving, although I do make sure that I'm paying attention to the road at the same time. Or if I'm crocheting, or if I'm doing something that doesn't require my full attention, then I will do my manifesting. And then lastly, the most important thing is you have to expect that this is going to happen. So fill yourself with anticipation, fill yourself with excitement about, oh, I can't wait until I buy this new house, or I get this new car, or I find the love of my life, or whatever, but get yourself excited about it. So that being said, there is actually one other thing that's very, very important when manifesting, and that is you have to make an effort. So you can't decide, I'm going to manifest myself winning the lottery today, but then not buy a lottery ticket. So it's really important that you are going towards your goal, making a conscious effort as well as a subconscious effort to achieve this goal. So so basically, like I said, like if you're trying to get a promotion at work, you're not going to be the slowest person there. You want to be the go-getter person that's helping the boss or whatever. Or if you want to start your own business, you need to look into things, buildings and prices and insurance costs. So it's really important that you make a conscious effort as well as that subconscious effort to manifest what you're trying to manifest. So that being said, there's basically 4 stages of manifestation. So the first stage, of course, being the idea, the thought, when it comes to you, when it occurs. Secondly, it would be the emotional energy that you attach to that thought, because that's really what's going to make it take off. An important part too is just waiting. So sometimes we want to manifest something and it doesn't happen instantly. So, we need to give it time for whatever we're manifesting to happen. And then, of course, the 4th stage would be when it comes true. So that being said, those are your stages and steps to manifesting for yourself. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I was going to talk a little bit about how I manifested my store, the Crystal Crossroads. So basically, I started out just making jewelry. We had a couple rock tumblers in the house, and it was more for hobbies. And I decided to do a couple just little bazaars and flea markets, and we did a couple fundraisers. So just anywhere basically that we could rent a booth to be a vendor, and had a lot of fun at it. We were doing it probably about twice a month for a while, and then I decided that I was tired of packing because I sell rocks, so I was tired of packing up all these rocks and unloading them and loading them from the car over and over again. And I decided I'm going to make this my business. I'm going to find a storefront. So I gave myself a 2-year goal, just because I knew that I wouldn't be able to even get a small business loan until I had been in business for 2 years. And I continued to do my fairs and my shows and whatnot. And also, actively, I was checking out Craigslist and some other areas for rental space, so that I would have an idea of how much it would cost when I did find my space. Well, one Saturday I was searching through the internet and I came across a spot. The price was very low, very affordable, and so I called him up, went and looked at it that day, knowing that I wouldn't be able to move in right away because I didn't have the money or whatnot for it. And went there, fell in love with the spot, felt like I was at home. So I went home and I talked to my partner about it, and I was like, hey, and this price is cheap and whatever. And, it wasn't really a thought for him at the time. He was in the process of dealing with another business thing that he was investing in. Well, needless to say, the other thing that he was investing in ended up falling through, so the money became available to start the Crystal Crossroads. And we sat down and penciled it out, and we agreed that that's what we were going to do. We rented the space. I put my 2 weeks notice in at work, and this all ended up happening. I mean, the idea for Crystal Crossroads happened about December of 2015. It came into fruition July of 2016. So it took a little bit of time, and sometimes manifesting does. So, but it definitely took less time than I thought it was going to take initially. So anyways, we get the space. I'm still working at my day job, and I'm thinking, gosh, I don't have any fixtures in this shop. So I thought about it, and just that's all. I let it consume me. Like, what would they look like? What colors would they be? That sort of thing. And that day, I came across an ad for a video store that was closing down, and they were getting rid of all of their fixtures for free. So we were able to go that day and pick those up, and we had all free structures for our shop, the original fixtures, and we utilized every bit of them. So we put up some track shelving with what we took apart from the other pieces, and so we used them all. Another thing was we needed jewelry cases because I have some higher end stones and higher end jewelry that need to be protected and displayed properly. And a jewelry case, a mediocre one is around $400 each. So anyways, the next day I was at work, and I was on a break, and I was just kind of searching the internet, and I came across 3 jewelry cases, a complete set, for $50 each. Not only that, but they were in Newburgh, about a mile from the shop. So talk about convenience. So not only in this small town did I find exactly what I was looking for, but literally they were just right down the street from the shop. So that's just a couple examples. I have a lot more, but basically the moral of the story is if you put your mind to it, you don't give up, and you just think positively. That's another thing when we're manifesting, is we always manifest positive. We're not going to manifest something happens to the neighbor because they're driving us nuts, but maybe we manifest that we get into a better place or we find a better solution. So anyways, if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them below. I will also be doing a video, a meditation video just on manifesting as a little booster to help you get going. So thank you for watching, and you can find me Tuesday through Saturday at the Crossroads here in Newburgh, Oregon. Thank you.